more Catholic than the Pope, loses every election among Catholics to Mitt Romney, and not by a little, like by 20 points.
No.
The Catholics themselves do not vote for Mr. Catholic.
And we don't think he's a Catholic.
What?
No, we don't, because American Catholics are fine with modernity. We didn't buy the 1968 encyclical against the pill from most Catholics. They're the second highest ethnic group who's pro-gay rights. We're cool.
But you are.
We actually.
Okay, but you do have to admit that you are. Rick Santorum is in line with the teachings of the church.
Yes.
You are not.
No, with the church hierarchy.
You are ignoring the church.
No. Because the Second Council said the Church is not just the Pope and his bishops and whatever the hell he says. The Pope is also the people of the Church, who have a sense, what's called in Latin the sensus fidelium, who have a sense in their own experience and lives.
Wow.
No, that is in the Second Council, Bill.
Okay, well, but it's quite a justification. I mean, I think most people would think the Pope speaks for the Church more than anybody else, because he is infallible. He talks to, hello, what's coming in?
He's not infallible.
He's not infallible?
Absolutely not. He's been infallible twice ever.
Even once is fucking ridiculous.
When this Pope...
The idea that you believe a human being could be infallible. He's infallible, and he has the ability to send you to hell. That's a bad combination.
Let me tell you.
That's worse than the stand your ground law.
Let me tell you. Most American Catholics don't buy that and don't believe that, and we operate at a local level. In our own communities, I will tell you this, I've never experienced anti-gay prejudice from my fellow parishioners or Catholics. I see them concerned about justice, I'm concerned about loving one another, I'm concerned about living up to what Jesus asked us to do. Santorum is about using power to control the lives of others, as is the Pope at this moment, tragically. But that's not Catholicism.
But most Catholics do not go to church every week. Only a quarter of them go to Mass weekly. They masturbate, they use contraception, as you say, they're for gay marriage. Don't you think a lot of Catholics, it's just about not breaking Aunt Agnes's heart?
No.
I really have found that a lot. You just don't want to break the heart of that one old person in your family who wishes you'd go. But I see this as a great...
No, believe it or not, some of us believe, okay? We're not doing it because we want to please Aunt Maisie or because we believe the Pope controls our lives.
You go every week?
It's because we have accepted what we believe is the truth that Jesus gave to us and want to live it out. And though we fail, we want to keep going. And that's the essence of being Christian. And some of this other stuff is just irrelevant. It's peripheral, and it's about people, sinful people, exercising power.
What's your religion, Ken?
I'm an atheist.
You're an atheist?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
No, but I mean,
that's true for a lot of religions. I mean,
you won me back.
Every religion has that. You know, people identify as Jewish, people identify as Christian, people identify as Catholic, Muslim. A lot of times it is just a cultural signifier of, you know, some identity with tradition or family. It's not really about ascribing to these religious dogma. I think you can think that the country is a lot more religious than it really is in terms of practice and belief.
Except the people who voted for Santorum in the primaries, particularly in Alabama and Mississippi, nearly 50% of them say they identify with his religious beliefs, not his religion per se, but his beliefs and how they translate into policy. Plus, the Democrats have a huge advantage among Catholics anyway. It sort of backs up a little bit, what Andrew's saying, because 48% of Catholics are Democrats, minimum.
What you're seeing is an alliance for the first time between the Catholic hierarchy and the evangelical base. Now, you might consider this a massive step forward in interfaith dialogue, but in fact, it's a popular front for a certain kind of sexually terrified religious fundamentalism against the living faith of real people. Okay. And I think it's time that people of faith really took on these powermongers and bigots in our own congregation.
Amen. All right. Thank you, panel. I've got to go to new rules.